Hi, my Capricorns. I am happy to be back doing your readings again. Thank you for joining me. Thanking you for staying subscribed to the channel as well. So, I've pre-laid your cards already. I've already shuffled them. I'm using 3 decks in your reading. This is your monthly June 2017 read. I'm using the Gilded Tarot. I'm also using Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, and I'm using Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. I'm using the Energy Oracle cards to see what energy you're actually coming into the month with for June 2017. So you got some interesting messages, Capricorn. Some very exciting messages too. So let's see if we can help move you forward on your journey for whatever area this pertains to. So you have Fool. Starting off, you have the 9 of Cups, you have 8 of Wands, Temperance, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Chariot, and 8 of Pentacles. Okay? Underlying your reading is the Strength card. Okay? So that's underlying energy for this layout. For your energy oracle cards, you have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, reverse, and then you have all tied up. For your angel cards, you have the Dreamer and you have Unity. Okay? So let me tell you what I see in your read for June 2017. Some of you guys are holding yourself back from something. Okay? And I see that with the 10 of Swords, and I see it with the all tied up. There's something that you need to change in order to give you some movement. And I'll tell you why I say that. Because you have 2 of Swords central in your reading. So it's about making a decision. But it's also about taking the blindfold off and seeing truth in a situation. And for some of my Capricorns, I believe this could be in relationship to love. I feel like some of you Capricorns, you want a relationship, but you're holding yourself back. Because Archangel Raphael, the 4th chakra, that is the heart chakra. And I got a glare on my camera that I can't get rid of, so I apologize. That is the heart chakra. And this card reversed is telling me that your heart chakra is it's closed. You're closing it off. It's blocked up. And if you don't realize that, then hopefully this reading will help you, okay? And it's the same thing with the 2 of Swords. If you look at her, the swords are crossing her heart. So for some of my Capricorns, you want love to come in. I feel like you want to be with someone. It brings you that 9 of Cups energy, that happy emotional fulfillment, but you're holding yourself back in some way, okay? You got to open that heart chakra up. So the 2 of Swords is very central. It's the theme of your reading. It's needing to see the truth in a situation and making a decision, okay? Because it's also sitting by Temperance, which is also about choices and decisions. It's about taking that path that brings you closer to what you want. And I feel like many of you want a new beginning. You have the Fool here, which is about taking a leap of faith and stepping out, okay, in a new direction. Like I said, I really feel like for many of you, it's love related. It definitely is love related. And for some of you, this is also about the type of work that you do and what you're doing with your work and your career and stuff like that. And I'll pull some clarifiers, but you have the Fool, which signifies a new beginning, and your angel card also is the Dreamer, which is the 0 like the Fool, and it says a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So for some of you, this is wanting either a new relationship in your life, or it's wanting to do some different type of work, career oriented. But you are holding yourself back from this new beginning. It says, it's showing you're all tied up. This card, I'm going to try to get you out of the glare, is number 23. When you break that down to 5, that's numerology. That 5 is all about changes. Something needing to change. And I feel like for you, it's about opening yourself up more. Because then you have the 5, the Unity as well, for your other angel card. And this talks about traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, or to seek out mentors and like-minded friends. And what I see with this more is to embrace your spiritual side, to embrace more of your spiritual aspects of your side. Because you're having an internal conflict with this decision, of whatever it is. Because you got 5 of Wands again, another 5. So there's big impeding changes that need to be made, and you know what they are. You know what they are. Your desire, that longing, whatever it is that you feel within you, you either ignore it or you embrace it and you make those changes. Okay? Because what I'm seeing for you as well is the Chariot, which is about moving forward. Okay, and the Chariot signifies victory, but what that really means is it means moving forward in a direction of something that you want. And this is different for everybody, but you are balancing two energies. Okay, you're balancing. I don't know if you can see the black line and the white symbols here. You're balancing two energies, and with it being below the Two of Swords, that tells me you're balancing your mental and your emotions. Okay, and that's what temperance does. It's to balance them. So for some of you, with this being your underlying energy, it tells me that you have some anxieties or some worries in this process of whatever it is for you that you're trying to move forward to. And like I said, same thing with the Two of Swords. It's your mental process. You emotionally know what direction you want to go in. You know that, okay? But the mental process comes in, and that's the anxieties and the worries. But you got to realize that the anxieties and the worries are just they're ego based. They exist in your mind. They're not really there. Okay, so there's something that you're giving your power to by not making the decision. You're giving your power away. Okay, you're letting the decision or the choice that you need to make be more powerful than you. For some of my Capricorns, this is becoming a problem. So the cards are suggesting that you use your will, you use your strength and your willpower to move forward and to take this course of action. And this is about balancing too, the emotions and your intellect. You're letting your emotions of fear and anxiety, worry override you. And by doing that, you're really not seeing the truth in a situation because you don't want to make the decision. You don't want to admit something to yourself. And I say that, like I said, you want to move in one direction, but then you have another side of you that comes up and comes into play. That's the ego base. Okay. And I say for some of my Capricorns that this is something big because you have Ten of Swords here. There's something that's weighing you down, whether it's your finances, if it's a relationship, or if I really feel like for a lot of you, it's a new beginning that you want to take. And your cards are encouraging you to take that leap of faith in that direction. But it's your mental thoughts. This is all about your mental thoughts, how you process information and things like that. Okay. And like I said, with the Five of Swords, there's that internal conflict within yourself. Okay. This could mean competition around you and people ego-based, but I don't really get that in this reading. There's an internal battle within you taking this middle path with temperance and moving forward. Like I said, two things are coming up: relationship or it's work career related. But this not seeing the truth of the matter is really causing you to feel very weighed down by your mental thoughts because you're letting the emotions override you. What your cards are suggesting, if there's some new direction that you've been thinking about, some different area of your life you want to move in, your cards are telling you twice, take the leap of faith. It will bring you the emotional happiness. It will fulfill your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and your desires. It's telling you, move forward. Eight of Wands is all about movement, fast movement, swift movement. And it's telling you to do things in moderation and balance. And you're going to have to, it's going to be very important if this is a new direction for you, to balance the mental and the emotional state. Because when the fear or the worry or the doubt creep in, it looks like you have a lot of that going on mentally with something. You won't be able to move forward. You'll be crippled by it. And it's that internal conflict that you have. So you have to learn to override the mental process of it and balance the emotions, because it's your thoughts that control your emotions. And then your emotions control your behavior. Okay? But central for you is seeing the truth in the situation right now. And you're closing your heart off to what you really want, what brings you this emotional fulfillment in your life. And you're so being encouraged to take this leap of faith, and they're telling you to follow your dreams, that there will be unexpected opportunities. Chariot is saying if you move forward in this direction, and for some of you, this is really important work. This is some really, really important work for some of you, okay? This is something I feel that some of my Capricorns that you've put your heart and your soul into, and you've been working on it. And this could even be yourself, self-development. I told you, You may have to embrace your spiritual aspects of yourself to move forward, because the spiritual aspect of you lets go of the ego. You move forward fearlessly when you can dissolve the ego, and you can make the ego and the soul work as one. So that may be why you're getting the 5, the unity card. Okay, to embrace. Once you embrace that spiritual side of you and you realize your potential and your power, and that you can overcome the fear, the anxieties, and the worry. And your cards are calling you to do that. They're calling you to be strong. They're telling you that you're going to have to use your willpower and your strength to move forward in this, for whatever area this is. But usually, if we embrace the spiritual aspects of ourselves, we're able to get rid of the fear. Okay, we're able to get rid of it. But you are being guided and directed to take a leap of faith. All tied up, you're holding yourself back from this new beginning. You're being encouraged. They're telling you to follow your dreams, because there's some type of unexpected opportunity that waits for you. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to get clarifier on the Ten of Swords for you. And like I said, and before the reading, I'm going to go back and I'm going to read with that Archangel Raphael, because he really is the healer of emotions, illness, if it's mental health, whatever it is. Archangel Raphael is the healer for that, and he also helps open up that heart chakra area. You are closing your heart off for some of my Capricorns, because that with the Two of Swords, I think you're wanting love you're wanting a new beginning with someone, but you're closed off, you're guarded, you're guarding yourself, and you don't realize that you're holding yourself back. And with 3 5s in your reading, there's got to be change. There's got to be change. If you go to, I don't know if some of you guys are seeing the 5s in the angel sequence numbers, but look up angel number 555 if you can on Google, because you got 3 5s and it'll speak volumes to you. Okay, yeah, 10 of Swords, you got the Empress, 2 of Wands, and the Fool. That's full again. So, the 10 of Swords, of this mental, your thoughts are really weighing you down, and they're really stopping you from moving forward. They're giving you unbalanced energy, is what they're doing. This is you trying to balance 2 energies. There's a side of you that wants to move forward, you know what you want, and that's your soul side of you, okay? Then there's a side of you that keeps pulling you back, all right? And because of that push and shove, you can't make the decision. But like I tell you, you give your power away to the decision. You make the choice bigger than you. On the 10 of Swords, you have the Empress, which is all about starting something new in your life. It could be a new job, it could be a new project, okay? But it's really about acting from intuition and passion, leading your life heart-centered. And you are looking out to see what it is, and if you're not, then you should, what it is that you want to create. What part of your life do you want to leave behind? If it's relationship-wise, do I want to be done being single? Do I want to move forward and invite love into my life? And the cards are saying you got to open up your heart chakra for that, to let it in. You got to heal those emotions. Or is it, do I want to leave this job behind, this career path, and work on work that's really meaningful to me? This is the type of work that's being done that's very meaningful to you. And this requires you to take a leap of faith. You got the Fool again. That's twice in your reading that you got the Fool. Just have a new beginning. Let me see what the 5 of Wands is talking about. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. What do we got for Capricorn? It's a very interesting reading on Capricorn. Very interesting reading. But like I said, I could see there's new beginnings in love, career, finances. But I could see you struggling with these 2 energies, fear, doubt, worry, not being able to balance the emotions. And that takes practice. That takes practice to balance them and control that mind. It really does. Okay. 5 of Wands, you have 9 of Pentacles, Heart, okay. So on the 5 of Wands, you have 9 of Pentacles, you have 3 of Swords, okay, and you have your intuition. Alright, so this is interesting on 5 of Swords. Like I said, this usually means that there could be competition around you, or this is an internal battle with yourself. And I think for most of my Capricorns, this battle is within yourself, okay? You want to reach this stage of this abundant, secure, prosperous life where you just feel absolutely great. And I think a lot of you do, feel that way anyway, because Capricorns are earth signs and you're very grounded and you're stable and you're secure and you work very hard. But I think there's been some disappointment or grief that is going on that you haven't resolved, and that's why the heart is closed off. And what the High Priestess is saying is to use your intuition in this matter. Either withdraw from the world, take some time to yourself, withdraw from people, situations, places, take some time to yourself, go and see what it is that you really want. Or if you've already decided that, what you really want, like if it's a relationship, then it's time to heal that. And I think that's why Archangel Raphael is showing up in your reading. Okay? There's something, I think most of my Capricorns, this is you already. You're already that Nine of Pentacles. But I think it's love that you're wanting to come in, and there's some grief or disappointment that I think that's unresolved, and the High Priestess is asking you to reflect on that. This is also, I feel like, two different energies. I think she wants you to see the two different things that are pulling you forward and then holding you back. So that's interesting. I'm going to pull one more on the Eight of Pentacles. Very interesting reading. Very interesting. Just follow the messages, Capricorn, and do the healing work. You can find, you can go on YouTube or anywhere. There's information on those chakras on how to open up, how to heal those emotions. Because it looks like there's, with that Three of Swords, yeah, there's definitely something that's happened where you haven't been able to open your heart. So, okay, yeah. With this work that you're doing, oh, beautiful. Okay. If this is work related for you, Capricorn, and the Eight of Pentacles, remember I said that work is something that's very important to you. It's almost like your soul is in it. That work is part of your calling. You're supposed to be doing that. It's divine. For some of you, that's really spiritual work that you are doing. And it's telling you to seek out other people or organizations if you need help in that area. You've obviously gone within already, and you have found the path that's going to lead you to the Ace of Cups, or the cards are suggesting that you go within, meditate, take some time, use your intuition. I'm not going to forget she's back there, and go towards the path that opens your heart up. That is a new beginning in emotional happiness and freedom. And for some of you, you need that because your heart is closed, and that might even be why, if it's in a work situation, why you're not manifesting or not reaping this Nine of Pentacles that you want. You can't try to manifest from a place of lack out of the desire for money. It needs to be, see, I have heart center based, because you have to radiate that out so it can come back to you in that manner. But this work that you're doing, if you're questioning it, that is part of your divine life purpose, and it does lead to an emotional beginning for you where you are fulfilled and you are content. It leads, you got the Fool all over the place. New beginning. And they're telling you, if this is something you're considering as you go into June, then your cards are telling you to go in this direction. That it is divinely guided and you'll be supported by it. Okay? Let me read what, let me show you the card. I can't get the glare off the computer today. It's just the way the sun is coming in through my windows. I don't know if you can see that. It's upright. It looks like that. No, I can't get the glare away from you. It's Archangel Raphael, okay? He's the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. He's reversed for you, though. I'm going to read what it says because it's a very important message, especially when the chakras come out in the energy readings, okay? Because if we're blocked in any area, it can block all areas of our life. So if you have been trying to manifest a business, a new project with the Empress, and for some reason you've been waiting for your success to come in, or this abundance and this prosperity, it very well could be that you're blocked, and that's why you're not manifesting. So, let me see, number 32 reverse. Alright, it talks about love, compassion, and self-acceptance. This card reverse indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this block energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love from others. and it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permits your life. It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. We got that. Three of Swords right there. Instead, ventilate in your journal and release it with an intention to be clear, happy, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. Interesting, very interesting. That card alone says a lot about your spread and the cards that are actually here. All right, Capricorn. Remember, you're holding yourself back. Open up. New beginnings, happiness. Move forward. Take your power back. Make the decision. Okay? Overcome the fears and anxieties. There's opportunities waiting for you. All right? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. Let me know how it plays out in the month of June for you. Okay? All my information is in the description box below if you want to contact me. I look forward to hearing from you, Capricorn, and have a